Oh my God, here we go. Well, I figure since I saw a dude, KT, cover BC, I just had to jump in on this. Now, I don't go after Josh all the time, but the the warthog, this looks like a naked mole rat that got hit with a porcupine because he had to fuck around and find out. I reckon. I don't know, but let's just look here at just look at it. Look at it. First of all, the incinerators, the nuclear reactors at Chernobyl looks cleaner than this dude's stove and his cooking apparatus. Why bother with the temple? You might as well just eat it because you're probably not getting any minerals or iron. Oh my God, this is just it gets better. And I showed this to my husband who does not get YouTube or the weirdos that's on there. And shout out to my boy, CEO of Chair Bugs. You were on to something about the chair bugs because how many times has he poured one out for the homies? Uh, dropped French fries, Taco Bell, Burger King, burger juice, liquor, beer. He seems to, he never drops a. If you ever notice when he's mixing his drink, he'll fill it to the very top and never spill it ever. Um, then I saw him one time eating the sardines with the mustard sauce. I'm like, that's cut bait where I come from. We fish with those, not in mustard, because fish, fish and mustard. Anyway, he slopped some fishy juice on it, and then the weirdest thing I saw is on a few videos, he would stick his fingers in between the walls of the chair and the cushion. And I'm like, are you letting them eat your fingernails or take that black nail polish off? Why you got your fingers in your chair like that? Dude, that's kind of weird. I equate that to the same comfort when I catch my old man laid back with his belly up out in the air and he's got his hand under his waistband. Nothing weird, just got his hand right, resting on his old belly. That's what old men do, I reckon. But anywho, let's get back to this. I swear to God, if I can get this made, and I hope I don't get in trouble because everybody copies everybody, but I wanted to do this for me because I could not believe it. And I said it once upon a time. He panned his well, more than once upon a time, he panned his camera down towards the floor and you could see a little bit of a carpet and then towards there was about a 2 inch, it looked like a dirt road. Um, it was a 2 inch space between the baseboard and that rug, and it looked like a little dirt road. I'm like, you ought to put some railroad tracks down there and then you can ride your crazy train. But apparently his train took a dirt road. And I know how it got like that. Number one, he ain't using that vacuum. Mm-mm. I ain't seen a broom nowhere when they pan through the house because I be looking for anything. And if you recall, he'll take a bath towel and just wrap it around his entire arm. I'm like, dude, you ain't got that much counter in there. And he'll just wipe it off. And what don't stick to the towel hits the dirt road. Yep. And then if you notice, he slops stuff, especially when he used to drunk cook. That it's been a while. Or he'll just take his arm and just or his hand and just scrape them off, and then you can hear him putting that stuff in the floor. And I'm like, this dude's got roaches. Because, they only come out at night and they hide behind the refrigerator. I know I lived in some dumps way back in my flaming youth when rent was ridiculous and you had roommates, you know. Of course, I didn't stay because I'm like, screw this. I got kids. I can't have roaches. Roaches! This dude's got roaches. I'm sorry. I'm here to break it to you. Anyway, where were we?
Used a bunch of toothpicks to hold it together.
Oh, look at that black shit.
That's like Taco Bell chimichanga food inception right there.
Inception?
But it's got the spicy fish, the fried spam, cheese, bacon bits, another burrito in there, so that's going to be pretty tasty.
Something else I want to point out. When they have panned around his house, he decorates his house. I mean, is he afraid to throw away liquor bottles? They have no value except for this. You see that blue right there to the right above his shoulder between that greasy ass hair. I guess he's sweating out that country crock. I don't know. Anyway, that mason jar, now that's some value, and the Harry Potter copper cup's probably worth it. But he needs to seriously throw away them. I mean, they showed his window one day and he had it open and nothing but liquor bottles all over the place. And oh, a little FYI, I do believe, since I've been detective on the case, that hand blowed cobra glass that someone was nice enough to make him when he made the brains. God, when he had that curdled drink and had the balls to drink it. Hey, props, dude, because I was over here like puke bucket city. God almighty. I'm like, are you seriously going to drink that? You want to strain it? Can somebody DoorDash him a strainer? But he did not get rid of that. I think, in his defense, that little table that's sitting behind him, over there to the far left, there's a box. And I saw him when he opened it, and he said that he didn't want to use it because he was afraid he would break it, because hand blown glass like that really is. You got to be careful because it looked to be like a thin blow instead of a hardy, you know, piece of art glass, hardcore, you know. It was it was thin. One wrong hell, if it hit one of them damn rank ass teeth he's got, it'd probably break off. I don't know. Okay, I'm blabbing. Let's get back to it.
I had to lower the oven rack so it could fit the burrito in there with all them toothpicks. But that's alright. Used to make chimichanga so many times that you kind of know the process by now. You want to see how I do it? Check out my chimichanga cooking videos. The cooking video I had rolling this motherfucker was a disaster. I spilled toothpicks all over the place.
Household hint from Wifey of the Year: if you do want to cook with, if you do want to make a blind mole rat with porcupine, I'm kidding. If you cook with toothpicks or bamboo skewers, if you soak them in water, I'm surprised he hadn't caught that Chernobyl oven on fire yet.
I was like, fuck this shit. Keep in mind the Taco Bell burrito that I stuffed into this giant chimichanga's got bacon and steak and eggs. And you know what's up.
Okay.
Now that it's nice and crispy, we're going to add
Your food. All I can say is I bet it looks the same coming out as it did when it went in. And that noise, I don't think it was cooking. I think that it was the roaches that was trapped. It's Roach Gate.
cheese and sauce to the top.
I smell a
Bacon
rat.
in the oven till the cheese melts.
That's next. You know, he likes Dame Drops. I'd like to see Dame Drops eat one of these. He'd be like, that white boy crazy as hell. It almost makes sense right there, but
Some ghost pepper Melinda's on top of the bacon bits and the cheese.
Chase.
Sorry, bacon ranch on the inside of it.
Why does it look like a uterus?
Just a strip of that.
Oh no, you don't cook with ranch. What the hell?
And a sprinkle of our seasoning. back in the oven. The cheese is going to melt and get a little crispy on
It's
the top
not
of the
bacon
shell.
if it's in a jar.
Let me show you some of this action right here.
Oh no, I actually feel a little nauseous. Oh, excuse me, I'm really getting a stomach ache. Ooh wee. Okay, get ready.
Cut it in half. Look at that greasy, delicious looking burrito.
Look, he had
all stuffed with goods.
with new
I'll be
temple.
munching out on that all day, man.
Okay, get ready. Look to your upper right. Oh, I'm gonna bomb. Oh my God, no.
Fried spam's in there, bacon, bits, fish, cheese.
Cheese.
Fellow YouTubers, it's your boy King Cobra JFS. I've been munching out on this here burrito.
Oh my God. Did you see that? Oh, that's a roach.
I took a couple bites earlier and it was simply delicious.
Yeah.
This massive chimichanga.
All I can remember, I mean, just look at that. Look at that. I can't even think of any food group that would belong to. And look at the bottom. That thing. How does he bite into that with them teeth? Because his teeth. Remember Ren and Stimpy, the cartoon? The little chihuahua, the little dog, had bad teeth. And he went to bite into something. And I mean, his teeth had hair and bugs. And it was just. Every time I see that cartoon of Ren and Stimpy. And I see Ren with the bad teeth. I just think of Josh. Because I'm going to tell you what. Without sounding like an old sick person, he does not know the agony that he's going to run into when the funk, the decay, the rot, the duck butter, aka plaque, when all that, and you know he's got gingivitis, periodontal disease more than likely, because when he drinks alcohol, he'll hold it in his mouth, and I'm like, I see you, boy. But I'm telling you, when all that shit hits that nerve in his face, and what he doesn't realize is I've seen his teeth. That infection could get to his heart, and I've said it several times on streams, maybe thinking he might get it, but this dude is fearless regarded. Is there a fine line between that? I mean, I hate to say that about the boy, but I'm like, come on, dude. It took a while for your teeth to get that bad. I mean, my goodness. And he's putting himself at harm's way. I don't, Clint, you are not Father of the Year.
Action. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yes.
Ow! 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 My teeth hurt. How can he not see that there is something crawling in that bitch? How can he not see? And since I've got it paused, okay, how has this necklace not rusted into his flesh? I remember when he first got it, it was cool as shit. And now you can get stuff like that because, stainless steel jewelry is a thing. But when he first got it, it was really cool. And over the years, I have watched this thing. Now, on the left side, he's got some kind of ring. I've yet to make it out. That's one of his old skull rings. The major, you can't even see the middle skull. and that's the patriotic skull ring that he used to wear. Well, I believe it was Cool Taste came over one time and gave Josh a stainless steel blue skull ring, and I think skulls are cool. I got them all over the place, and so the blue ring is missing. And so many times people are like, "Oh, I sent him a camera, I sent him a GoPro, I sent him this, I sent him that. Where was it?" And I'm like, you know, where'd the blue ring go? And if you back up a little bit, the pentagram, the big round pentagram ring that he used to wear, he claimed he lost it. I'm like, how do you lose it when your house is only like 6 square feet of real estate? Just saying. And his lips. People make fun of his lips. They're pouty, I guess that's the thing. But the other day when he was drinking the IBC black cherry soda, he didn't put his lips on the bottle. He poured it into his mouth. He does that quite often, and I'm wondering if the cold or anything that's fizzy burns his teeth. But if he can bite into this bitch, hey, he's a hero. Give it up.
Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
Greasy love.
However, I wish I would have cooked it for a little less time.
You think?
But outside of that, it's not bad.
Ow! I'm gonna bomb!
I really can't complain because it's loaded with calories. Mm-hmm. Spicy, cheesy, packed with protein.
Mm-mm.
It's not bad, actually.
I guess you probably could use it as a weapon. Like, the next time somebody knocks at your door, just take one of them, open the door, and cock them upside the head. I really, I really don't know what else more I can say about this. When I saw those bugs, I freaked out because there's been many of a moment that this kid here has took and blowed my mind, made me laugh. I loved it when whoever made it, and I think it was one of my buddies on here that I say hey to when I see him in chat. But he had, oh, I think I just had a brain fart. Damn edibles. Uh, 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 uh. I forgot what I was gonna say. I guess that means it's time to end this long ass video that I hope it's okay that I cover. I decided to start making content. I've always made content on my channel. There's a zillion videos. I've been on the app since its inception when there was like 45 videos. Back when you could get it on the desktop, you could email. So I started out with a lot of big timers and wound up making a lot of friends. I really enjoy YouTube. My husband says he wants YouTube TV. We got 400 channels of nothing to watch. And before I go, I mean, wasn't there, and comment if you like, I welcome it, but if you're mean, well, your comment will disappear. But anyway, that blanket, wasn't there something about the Harry Potter, one of his old friends, he got it for a girl and then he had to give it back? I thought that there was some controversy around the Harry Potter blanket. Is that the Harry Potter blanket on that couch right there? I don't know. There's so much about him. It took me about 6 months to really watch everything, and I mean everything. And he was different in the beginning, but now I'm like, wow, really? I mean, his ego is just damn right funny. And his food hacks. Who hacks food? I mean, I guess if you were a caveman and you had to rub two sticks together to make fire, 'cause fire bad, food good. I mean, I don't know. I think to sum it up, here sits a Neanderthal that not only has chair bugs, carpet slugs. This boy got roaches in his kitchen, y'all. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Okay. I gotta go before I start giggling. Um, this was my first of a few. I don't want my channel to be all about it, but when I saw the bugs, and I've been sitting through chimichangas for about 2 months now, I'm like, could you make something else? I so want another grease fire. That's so wrong, but it feels so right. All right, cool cobras. Catch y'all people later.